位是市议员黄敏仪代表吴欣颖女士，大家欢迎。然后呢，今天还有到场的侨领们，我们的陈建荣主席，还有对，亚商会的还有我们的厉胜利会长，来给大家。对，还有我们的东明，来。好的，那么我们先让我们的主办方发言一下。我们待会儿让我们的威廉，就是在他介绍李小龙的时候之前再发言，叫现在大家讲。OK， 好。那么我们先请我的北美亚裔共创会的陈志斌先生来给我们发言1分钟，大家欢迎。
大家好，沈建非常好，很高兴今天受邀参加由上海同乡会举办的这个活动。其实我们亚裔在美国是一个少数民族，上海同乡会举办这次活动非常有意义，它能凝聚大家团结的力量。我们亚裔要团结，我们的社团要多做一些这样的活动，来吸引大家共同参与。这种活动是一种凝聚人心的活动。非常感谢，谢谢大家。
谢谢大家共同的支持。那么下面我们，有请我们的 Aac 治安队的创始人吴一平先生来给我们发言一下。
Hello, I think this is an important time, same as last time. 我先讲一点英文，因为我们有一些 some of our guests they speak English only, so and our students they speak mostly like English. Very important. We need it. This is the heritage month of Asian American, Pacific Island, months. So we should be like let the next generation be continue to learn and take our culture to the mainstream there. That's very important. I think John did a lot of work for it here. So give him like a 掌声。Thank you. 我们有这么一个好的机会，大家一起继续把它做下去。Aac 作为一个巡逻队，在社区里面，我们应该把它做得更好。也希望大家对我们这个武术要支持。那么这个武术有各种各样的武术，我们有实在的对社区有意义的武术呢，我们都应该学一点。特别是我们下一代，我们让他们的传承比我们什么都更重要。因为没有下一代，我们的社区就没有优权；没有他们的传承，我们的文化将在我们手中断送。我就想讲到这里，谢谢大家。
在治安方面给予了非常大的一个支持啊！谢谢他们的义工们的这个努力和对社区的贡献，谢谢。那么下面有请启阳活动中心 Global Community Center 的 Director of Programs 明亮来给大家发言。
Hello everyone, good morning. And my name is Liang Ming, Chinese Liang. I'm very so excited to welcome the second Chinese Martial Art Forum. And I met June before. She gave me a deep impression because she has passion for promoting Chinese culture. And thus I met William Koch because I had the honor to attend your 5th anniversary gala. And also give me the other big impression because I see so many Tudi and masters. And then I met Committee of Asia, Aac at here, because they hosted small business training session at here to promote economic in Flushing. Then I met so many members from ACC. Wow, I'm so impressed because I see you are helping us to protect our community, protect Flushing. And we, Global Cultural Center, as our name, we're promoting culture, especially diverse culture in this hub, in the downtown Flushing, at the heart of Flushing. And we have a dream that Flushing not only have food or entertainment, we have our own culture, especially Chinese traditional culture, in celebrating the AAPI month. So I had the honor to dress in my ethnic group's traditional clothing, Hanfu, and later on I had a few more people coming dressed in Hanfu as well. Just because I'm so proud of our culture, and so happy to share our culture with different groups. 非常欢迎大家来到这里。那我们启阳中心的目的就是宣传我们的文化，通过文化教育和社交活动将大家连接到一起。感谢大家，感谢我们上海同乡会组织的这个活动，我们觉得非常荣幸能够第2年也选择在我们这里做，感觉可能对我们还比较满意，也对我们比较认可。我们也很感谢亚创会在我们这里举办过小商业培训，在我们法拉盛中心宣传过我们商业的繁荣，也很感谢 ACC 我们 Chinese Martial Art 我们的武术家们能够宣传这种 public safety 公共安全的意识，帮助我们强身健体。最后再一次代表我的主席泰的 Jerry 欢迎大家到来，感谢各位媒体朋友。
大家要看到这个 Global Center 启阳中心这里的环境非常的好啊。那么我现在在这里介绍一下，大家看一下我的这个左手边，这里有张 Bruce Lee 的这个素描画像。那这是我们上海同乡会的一个成员，这个红蓝黄美术学校的周琴老师，就是专门为我们活动，然后他画的一个这个素描啊。然后呢，我右手边呢，这是我们上海同乡会的特邀顾问王大宙先生，在我们2021年的时候就写了这个弘扬中华武术文化和自卫防身实战论坛的这个墨宝给我们。然后我们这3年，就是2021、2022和2023，我们都有把这个贴出来哈。这是也非常有这个中华的这个艺术毛笔字哈。那么下面呢，我们要介绍的是我们的另外一位今天的这个共同主办方好莱坞家庭电影奖。那么现在分享的呢是我们的尹景生博士，他是联合制片人，也是华语中国 CEO， 华语中国拥有 Hollywood Family Film Awards。他发言的主题呢是李小龙与好莱坞，功夫为什么成为好莱坞大片必不可少的亮点。从李小龙、李连杰藏龙卧虎到功夫熊猫，好莱坞在中国武术里寻找到了什么？带着你的武功怎样进入好莱坞？那么在他分享之前呢，我们先来看一段视频啊。
Join us to celebrate family. Join us to Celebrate Family, the 25th Annual Family Film Awards, honoring those movies and series that made us laugh, cry, listen, and cherish those we love. Through one woman's vision to bring families together worldwide, China's Madame Masi Chu, a global business.
大家不要着急啊，可能是这个里面的网络，对，有点卡。
This woman, performer, and philanthropist is committed to changing lives and changing the world. The Family Film Awards. Join us to celebrate the best in family entertainment.
Welcome to the 25th Family Film Awards. Tonight, we celebrate the best of family television and film from around the world, featuring Eric Roberts, Jamar Moore, Maria Canals Rivera, Andrew Duffy, Tim Matheson, Logan Troy, Tom Arnold, and many more. Performances by Elliot Beneed, Anna Azarli, Master of Illusion Farrell Dillon, Jared Clayton, and LA Gospel Choir. Special guest host, Elizabeth Stanton.
I worked in the media business for 30 years. I've always believed in the Family Film Awards. I think the intersection of the arts and family, and motion pictures and television, very, very important. And family content has always been popular.
It's David McKenzie. I just want to thank you for the opportunity to bring the Family Film Awards to the U.S. and the rest of the world. I think it's the kind of thing that is going to really change people, to make them think about family.
Films Awards. Thank you so much for participating in this year's 90th anniversary of the Hollywood Christmas Parade, 75th anniversary of Marine Corps Service with us.
Thank you so much. We're happy to be here. We're happy to present toy products, Santa Claus, and toy figures.
It's perfect. Having the Marine Corps Service with us makes sure that every Christmas morning, otherwise needy child will wake up and find his little under a Christmas tree. Thank you so much for all you do.
Thank you. It's our honor.
Absolutely.
提升我们华人的这个社会地位，也提升我们中华文化的影响，所以我是非常的高兴，也非常的支持。
Thank you so much.
特别重要。不过我觉得家庭电影奖它更重要，因为它在让全世界人都知道家的重要性，家的温暖。家庭对一个社会来讲是非常重要的这个组成部分。家庭对我们每一个人来讲的话，都是我们都要回去的地方，并里有我们习惯的人，我们习惯的语言，我们习惯的。
好，那么下面我们有请林景生博士 Jenny In 来跟我们分享，他会跟我们分享why Gongfu become an independent sports highlight in Hollywood blockbusters. From Bruce Lee to Jet Li, what is Hollywood looking for in Chinese martial arts? Why your martial arts? How to enter the Hollywood? Okay,
Thank you so much. First of all, I'm so grateful to be over here. In 1985, I came to America from Beijing University. I was the first one to have a 5-year university fellowship from Washington University and sponsored by Beijing University to come over here. So 38 years have passed. I worked for 20 years on Wall Street. Then finally, I was thinking, why? We have such great stories, Chinese stories. Why can't Chinese stories get into Hollywood? Chinese stories, especially Chinese American stories, are American stories. We are Americans. We are here. We brought our culture to come over here. We are melting pot. Each one brings one of our ethnic culture to come over here and build America a bigger, stronger place. 350 years ago, America is a land of forests. Each one of us came from around the world. We come over here, we bring something of our own. Americans, Chinese, Irish people, Jewish people, Malaysian, Singaporeans, everyone, 187 countries. we come over here, especially here in New York, why can't we have our story told and awarded by Hollywood standards? So think about Kung Fu Panda. So Kung Fu Panda, it's a panda. It's a panda, and who is a noodle seller, and whose parents adopted him, and his parents got the noodle shop through play mahjong. They won, so they got a noodle house. Then a big panda who had no idea about it, he could be a hero. He only wants to be playing Kung Fu. So from a Kung Fu watcher to become a Kung Fu hero. The difference is destiny. You must have a dream. So this is Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee has a dream. And his dream is to make China strong. And not coolie, not a yellow guy, but respected, a hero in his own way. Now today we have all of those great people over here. Can we be heroes? How can we be heroes? You need a tool. 你需要一个道具. So in Hollywood, we put on your glasses. You're a star. So you need a 道具. Then 功夫是一个道具. Then what are you going to tell through this 道具? Your story, your dream, your family, especially all of us immigrants. We left our family, our environment, to come to a world that is new and challenging. We start from ground zero. That is your story. So when you tell your story with a heart and soul, they will award you. And we will. So I want to thank, Jane, especially. And Jane brought us over here, and we have a chance to find another wonderful place, not just in Manhattan. Flushing, that's another exchange square. I worked on Wall Street. They change certificates. Over here, we change goods from Main Street, from beginning to end of one street. It covers one person's life from beginning to death. Everything is taken care of you. This is a story we have to tell. Chinese American story is an American story. From across 360 degrees, we have stories to tell. And I'm so impressed. I see our amazing leader, Grace Mong, over here. And she comes from a generation of politicians. I know her dad very well. How amazing. Her dad said somebody has to do the job. And he steps out. 40 years ago, 30 years ago, we're much harder. So don't be daunted by Asian hate crimes. Don't be. If you refuse to be punched, stay on the ground. You can always stand up. Stand up to it. And thank you, Grace. Thank you so much to be over here on a Sunday morning. Thank you.
谢谢我们的同事，然后他可能给我们分享他的这个想法。那么下面我们来介绍一下我们的今天到场的嘉宾啊。那么首先我们要介绍的就是今天非常荣幸能请到我们的国会议员孟昭文女士。Yeah, let's welcome the ranked number 1 of the 2023 Power of Diversity Asia 100 by New York City and the State Congresswoman Grace Mong。大家再欢迎一下哈。因为呢，前2天在5月份的时候，就是在这个一个100。纽约州的100的这个有影响力的人物呢，我们的 Grace Mong 是排名第1哈，再次祝贺她啊。然后呢，大家都知道，她给我们大家提案了非常多的对亚裔非常有意义的法案，比如说是反仇恨亚裔的法案，然后把亚裔历史写进教科书，农历新年，还有即将要建的这个亚太裔历史博物馆等等。 那么我们非常感谢他为我们社区做出的这些努力。好，那么下面我们有请敦颂来跟我们分享一下他的一些想法。好，大家欢迎。
谢谢沈会长，还有上海同乡会，还有所有的主办单位，今天给我们华人社区办那么有意义的一个讲座，一个活动。Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Congresswoman Grace Meng, and it's an honor to be here with all of you today. I'm very grateful to Ms. Shen for providing such an informative and culturally and educational event for our community. As Asian Americans, it is really important for us to make sure that people understand that our contributions to this country, whether it be Hollywood or politics, the corporate world, academia, that are very important too, and not everyone knows our history. You know, I was proud to sponsor a bill in Congress that initiates the first steps of creating a future Asian American museum in Washington, D.C. It's because we want people to understand that our history, Asian history, is also American history. Really honored to work with my colleagues in government. I know Senator Liu and his team have been pushing API curriculum for our schools in New York State. That's very important, and Councilwoman Ung's office has been pushing important initiatives like language access and Lunar New Year holiday. So it's important that we are able to gather here today to not just talk amongst our community, but let our mainstream community understand that our histories and our contributions, and even the trauma that our communities have faced, that they are a part of American culture and American history. Oftentimes people do discriminate against us because there's a lot of misconceptions and stereotypes that people that look like us are not really Americans, that we're just foreigners. So anyway, thank you, Shen, for putting this together, and I look forward to working with all of you.
谢谢公务员给大家的鼓励啊。那么我们下面有请州参议员刘成玉的代表卢美华女士给我们发表一下讲话。
谢谢沈君会长。Distinguished guest, Congresswoman Grace Meng. I'm delighted to represent Senator John Liu here today at today's Martial Arts Conference. This is the second year of this conference, and we hope this is just the beginning of an annual tradition, especially during Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. I am especially happy that we're also commemorating Bruce Lee, who is my idol. Growing up in the United States, there were not a lot of Asian representation at the time growing up. I came when I was in 1975, so there were not a lot of Asian politicians, not a lot of Asian representation overall. So to have someone like Bruce Lee, to look up to, and he was not just an Asian, he inspired the whole world, right? So he is a global idol, and so I'm so happy about that. Also, today we wanted to, I had asked you if we wanted to present certificates to all the volunteers, and I know you only gave me a few names. I promise next year I'll bring more, but I do have some Senate certificates that I'd like to present to Jun Shen, who is from the Shanghai Association in the United States. Thank you so much for this event. Also, Liang, I know you're behind the camera, but I also have a certificate for you as well. Thank you so much for this event. And also, Mr. William Kwok, thank you for doing this annually and promoting martial arts. This is also for your organization as well. So, yep. Liang, I have one for Glow Center. So thank you so much for your contribution, and we hope to work together closely in the coming years. Thank you.
们有请市议员黄美仪的代表吴欣怡女士给大家致辞。来，大家欢迎。
谢谢沈会长。Hi everyone, my name is Xin Wu. I am the Budget Director for Councilmember Ang. As you are all aware, May is the AAPI Heritage Month. I just want to say thank you to Shanghai Association's President Shen Jun and also GCC's Director Ming Liang, and I see ACC here. Thank you all for all the co-sponsors for hosting this wonderful event to not just to commemorate Bruce Lee, one of our iconic idols, and also to promote and celebrate our diversity and promote Asian martial arts. Thank you.
谢谢。那我们现在就是今天的到场的我们的共同主办方的成员们来跟我们今天到场的这些嘉宾来合个影哈。来，有请一下我们的这个孟议员，把给站，然后后面可以再站两排。
后面坐下来。后面。
好，陈会长上来。对，那个我们的 AAC， 对，我们的张松，对，第二排都可以站，第二排都可以站，好，
等一下。
好，谢谢大家支持。那么我们正式开始我们今天的这个关于李小龙读书的一个讲座啊。那我们的陈会长。
今天在那个启阳文化中心举行了一次李小龙50周年的那个纪念活动，来了不少人所以说我们今天呢是这个满堂的人集集的这次有个孟兆龙也赶过来了还有黄明义代表，还有刘成义代表，以及社区的各个侨团的一种领导。都到来这里开了一个非常好的座谈会所以说祝贺大家，祝贺这次的活动圆满成功。
OK， 那么我今天介绍一下，现在介绍一下我们的今天主讲嘉宾，郭威廉师傅，Master William Cole， 他出生